Are y'all tuning in? This video, I'm about to take it to many levels. So if you want to fly with me, fly with me. A lot of individuals out there say there's many opportunities in this so-called world, this illusion. What about the opportunity within? What about that? Individuals worried about income, worried about bills, other things, other distractions, physical program bodies. Controlling their frequency. What about within you? If you can't handle this illusion, because the illusion, that's the real test to your soul. If you can't handle the illusion, you can't handle other things around you, or in other parts of the so-called planet. Do y'all feel my signals? So whenever it comes to that, individuals, everybody wants to be loved or in love. But like I said a while ago, some so-called illusion years ago, are you in love with the illusion? Are you in love with your soul that's in many unknown places with different hologram faces? You got to ask yourself, whenever it comes to words, different languages, to me, that's shadows. Do y'all feel my signals? Because you say it and you feel the words within. So you're basically connecting with shadows. We all connect with shadows. But do you know how to shift the shadows? There's low frequency shadows, and there's many unknown shadows. And all of that is connected to the illusion and so-called planets. But whenever it comes to the words and the shadows, you can feel the words. Words hurt certain individuals. That's shadows. You're allowing the shadows to take over your physical body. I don't allow words to hurt me. I shift the words like a boomerang. Shift the shadows. Before I really get deep into this English language that's connected to other languages, this stuff basically, to me, I can tell it was just created. Now, a lot of individuals think that this language basically been here for decades. No. But anywho, whenever I shift the shadows, the words, that doesn't mean that I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking your soul. I'm just attacking certain words that you choose to pour out your soul, that's latched onto your soul, certain shadows that you don't understand. I'm shifting it. And when I shift it to you, am I shifting it to you? Or am I shifting it to that so-called language, the words, the alphabets, the shape-shifting numbers, whatever you want to call it? Am I shifting it to your soul? Or am I shifting it back to where it came from? Do you feel my signals? Certain individuals choose to shoot this illusion inside of their veins. If you allow certain words to control your frequency, because like I said, the words, that's shadows. You're deep within the illusion. And that can affect you in other parallel worlds, because you're feeling it within. Remember, we're in many so-called areas. Do y'all feel my signals? But you allow this created shape-shifting words, numbers that's merged together, you allow that to control your frequency. And like I said, I do it like a boomerang. Do you feel my signals? Shoot it back. Basically, to get you to see. So you could feel the words, but you can't see the shadows with the physical eye. I aggravate the certain low shadows that's within the individual soul. See, I know how to shift things. I know how to move energy. I'm connected to the parallel worlds. I can do certain things on many levels. I can control this physical. It's not manipulation. I know what's disturbed, and I know what's from the unknown. An illusion created a lot of disturbed things. Hacked it. Alcohol, cannabis, herbs, the junk that we eat. They have basically whenever it comes to that, they have certain types of energy that can't make y'all advance. And the reason why you can't advance, basically because of you're connected to the illusion. Food, that's programs. Alcohol, that's programming. This whole illusion. But can you bring out the fire in the water? Can you bring that out of your soul? Can you bring that galaxy out? Can you connect? Can you merge with that galaxy? You know, if you have a connection with the individual, you have a disagreement, you don't have a disagreement with their soul. You have a disagreement with what's connected with their soul. Some choose to stay there. And sometimes you have to shift from a certain individual. You have to shift because you don't like what they're involved in. And that's the illusion. You know, when you want something different that's not connected, when you want something on many other levels that's not connected to the illusion, and if you have a connection with that individual and they want to stay stuck there, and you want them to shift and fly with you, and they choose to stay there, you got to let them stay there. Even if sometimes you have to shift certain shadows back to them so they can see. Do y'all feel my signals? So whenever it comes to that, you know, if you have a connection with whether it's your relative or a connection with an individual or a love partner, if individuals choose to connect with the low shadows, because the words, to me, that's low shadows, low frequency. That's controlling that individual and whatever they choose to connect with. All of that stuff is within their soul and controlling that frequency. So whoever you have a connection with, you got to ask yourself, are you in love with the shadows and the illusion that's latched on and attached to their soul? Or are you in love with their soul? Because certain individuals get lost into that. They think they love that individual soul. But if they love that individual soul, then how come individuals keep merging with the illusion and the shadows and the illusion's creation? Can an individual give that up? Can they give up religion? Can they give up drugs? Can they give up alcohol? Can they give up the lust energy? Can they give up the money frequency and the so-called fame? Can they give up the machine, the devices, the iPhones and the devices, social media? Can they give it up? Or can they destroy it? Do y'all feel my signals? Politician, fake speakers that y'all call preachers, the so-called world leaders, y'all feed the illusion. Y'all feed the illusion's bloodline. You feed that creation with your DNA. You feed that with your DNA. You'll give up your younglings. You already gave up your younglings. Because if they want to snatch them, they can snatch them. Because y'all allow it. You connect with different verses and curses. Y'all feed the great whiz. And it's ran by the physical and the wizard, the gods, your Jesus, your Buddha, your Allah, many other things. You're feeding low frequency shadows. See, God and all of that stuff, to me, that's a low frequency shadows. But y'all allow that to breathe, take over your wind within, take over your vessel, your younglings. You allow certain words to take over. Some of you, on the real, the fake speakers, you allow them to do anything to your younglings. Because the shadows took over. The shadows invaded your soul. And y'all don't even see that. You merge with that. You merge with the words. You merge with the shadows. You let them take over your youngling souls with programs, different shadows. Then it follows. It follows. The shadows follow you. Follow your younglings. Follow certain things that's connected to you. Now, if you want a high frequency, do you want to connect with an individual, choose the illusion over you? You got to ask yourself that. Do y'all want to keep on choosing the illusion instead of connecting with your loved ones or individuals that really love you, love your soul, not the illusion? You're going to be lost into the illusion. It's going to shake you and spin you. See, I already see through some of y'all's souls. I see through some of y'all's souls through the holograms that's connected to the social media. And this is some real stuff that I'm telling y'all. I already know what's going to happen. I already know how certain things are going to play out. Some of y'all, some of your souls pretty much already lost into the illusion. Because in certain worlds, already seen how it's going to play out. Y'all hear me out. If I choose to connect with you, there's a reason why I connected with you. If I disconnect because you allow the shadows to take over your soul. And I can't rock with them shadows. I can't rock with the programs. But I can rock with your soul once you disconnect from that. Do you feel my signals? And some of y'all, I see some of y'all soul. And it's beautiful whenever you disconnect from certain things. And I merge and connect with some of y'all on many levels. Some of y'all feel me. To me, when you allow the shadows to invade your soul, that's because the shadows put inside your head everything is colorful, beautiful. Every individual got to look a certain way. They put that inside your head. Saying, trust me. The shadows say, trust me. We want to block you from individuals that's on a high frequency because we can see through that individual. We can see through the programs. And the shadows say, no, we don't want you to shift and fly. No, we want y'all to stay on our team. That's what's manipulating your soul, the shadows. Not individuals that's on a high frequency and connected to other parallel worlds and already experienced this and seen it. Do y'all feel my signals? Some of y'all think you know. Or some of y'all say, I'm woke. I'm woke. I'll stay woke. I'm asleep. I see better in the dark. Some of y'all choose to stay with the low frequency shadows, cult groups, religion. Individuals created that hack certain lines that's connected with your soul, with your physical, and connected to certain lines. And individuals hack that. So you choose to connect with certain shadows, street hustlers, strippers, porn. You choose to connect with the shadows. That individual that you think you are in love with, you're in love with the illusion, not the shadows. The shadows taught them how to do that. And the shadows want to keep them there to recycle their energy. Some of y'all are comfortable with it. Some of y'all like individuals to abuse your physical and soul. You like them to go upside your head every once in a while. You get turned on by that because you're programmed to do that. You're programmed how to connect with these illusion skulls in the buildings. So whenever I go upside your head, I enhance your soul. And I want you to graduate. Fuck this illusion. Some of y'all graduate and connect with the illusion. Take your soul and graduate and shift and connect with other things. Don't worry about other individuals, their shadows, or whoever they choose to merge with. Some already stuck inside their cell. And that's going to go over some of y'all's heads. They stuck in that one cell instead of connecting with many cells. They stuck in the illusion, this one cell. Can individuals bail their soul out from the distractions and signing their nature over? Can individuals actually do that? And if I have a connection with some of y'all, and I connect with you on certain levels, sometimes I'm going to bring the heat. when I see you merging with your shadows. Sometimes I'm going to disrespect your shadows that's within your soul. And then if you keep on choosing to merge with the illusion and the low frequency shadows, then I'm going to leave you with them. If I completely just stop talking to you. Basically, I'm done. And I'm done with your shadows. I'm done entertaining it. I shouldn't have to entertain your shadows. I'm done. I'm on something different. I'm on something totally different. Do y'all feel my signals? It's meant for me to enhance and help out certain individuals. So some of y'all, you want attention. You want that a 10. You want that attention. A 10. You want to connect with that so-called globe circle. Saturn circle. Then that one thing, the number one. You. You put that number one in the hole. What do you get out of it? Unlock your souls.